this is how I feel like my liberal ex friends have came at me this year. So on the black side, you got my black liberal friends, and they're all like, they're keeping us down, they're keeping us oppressed. Our ancestors fought for us, and they died for us, and when we had to go through civil rights, and we slaves forever and a day, we are slaves, and you need to jump on this struggle, and you need to have this mindset that we need to always think about our ancestors. We need to always think about their struggles. We need to always think about civil rights, even though we've had all of our civil rights for years and nothing holds us back in this country but ourselves. But we don't need to be accountable or responsible for that because we're still waiting for reparations. And until we get our reparations, we are not going to be great, and we are going to continue to believe that the system is marginalizing us, all the while we wake up and we get into our cellular device and we get zonked into all of the mundane things that does not make us great. And then at the end of the day, we see all these people who are not zonked into those things and they're actually being great. And then all of a sudden we're in our feelings about them, and now they're Uncle Tom's trying to play into the capital system because they acquired a skill to learn how to compete in it. And then you got the white liberal friends who are like, you need to remember your ancestry. You need to remember your that civil rights, and you guys were slaves. And I'm like, well, guess what, Becky? We haven't been slaves in a long damn time. So what are you talking about? I can own my own narrative past slavery. Personally, I don't feel like slavery and civil rights should be taught in schools. Shouldn't be taught by a white liberal to a black kid that's living in a disenfranchised neighborhood. That is the real systemic racism right there. And people don't even realize it. Whatever. But I'm just saying, liberals are passionately ignorant because a lot of the arguments that they put on the table, you're literally promoting marginalized thoughts. You're telling a black person that you need to constantly think about your ancestors, you need to constantly think about slavery as a reminder for what? What is that going to do for your mindset in the future? Nothing. Nothing. To me, I believe that it is time for black people to start owning their own narratives. And your narratives does not start at slavery. It starts from the time you are 18 years old and able to be a capable, functional adult in this system. And I don't understand why the individuals in certain political affiliations promote such marginalized thoughts. And I don't understand why individuals like Michelle Obama continue to talk about struggle, white flight, and racism when you yourself, even if that was an experience, you're still successful and you're still sitting prettier than all of the women that you keep influencing with that type of mindset. So liberals are very passionate about their beliefs that black people need to be constantly reminded of the pangs and transgressions of the past. I believe that from a conservative perspective, individuals need to move on and not use those experiences as a basis for them to be great. We have all gotten our civil rights in this country. We all can get up, show up, learn something new, be capable, and be great. And that's the message that the black community needs to hear right now. They don't need to be reminded of slavery. They don't need to be reminded of civil rights. They don't need to be reminded of struggle. They need to be reminded that they're capable of getting up, showing up, and being taught how to acquire the skills necessary to obtain the quality of life that they want to live. And that's it. I hate to simplify it like that, but that's it.